Hello, I'm Johnson Politis. Welcome to Study IELTS IELTS Preparation. Today we're going to talk about discussing a topic. When writing or speaking, you present facts and use of opinion. But can you tell me the difference? Today we find out. We listen to a scientist talk about vitamin D and cancer. In this clip, we will hear both facts and opinions being used.
I believe that the public health problem for vitamin D deficiency is quite significant. I would estimate minimum 25% of adults in the United States, Europe, and probably even in Australia are vitamin D deficient. I mean, if you think about it, over 250,000 women in the United States will develop breast cancer this year. Something like 50,000 will die. If 25% of those breast cancers could have been averted, prevented in some way, just by having a little exposure to sunlight, would have been really tremendous.
So we will talk about the links between vitamin D and cancer. In this clip, many Australians these days are avoiding the sun, but nobody can cause skin cancer. But by avoiding the sun, the mixing that on vitamin D, the vitamin D get up from sunshine, and yearly later the other have problems. When you're writing, reading, or listening to make an argument like this, it's important to have the statements are fact and statements are opinion. But can you tell me the difference? Well, there are a number of ways to express your opinions. Today we're going to look at this using phrases and express the opinion using modal verbs. First, let's do some phrases. Here was the lesson where I tried to decide when someone talking about facts or opinion. I was like think, believe, argue, feel, opinion, or view. It's very to formal or informal. To informal. The word of a friend, I say I think or I believe. If I'm in the class or rhetorical, they must say in my opinion or in my view. If you're writing an essay, I have a very formal talk. However, to is believe or it is taught. In formal writing, many universities use the word I, even give your opinion. Here's the clip again. Listen to our phrases.
I believe that the public health problem for vitamin D deficiency is quite significant. I mean, if you think about it, over 250,000 women in the United States will develop breast cancer this year. Something like 50,000 will die.
Another way to express opinions by using modal verbs. Modal verbs express opinion and attitude. They make statements less certain or less formal. Definite. They can also be used recommending and advising. Here are some words in use of opinion. Would, should, could, might. This word signal that a speaker is giving an opinion. Here is the example. Can you tell us of facts and which ones are opinions? 50,000 will die. 50,000 might die. The sentence using might is an opinion. Here's another one. I do not think smaller amounts of sunlight increase the risk of cancer. Small amounts of sunlight do not increase the risk of cancer. In the first statement, I use opinion. You do not think. It's an opinion. Now let's do 3 sentences. I believe that vitamin D deficiency might become common about adults. Vitamin D deficiency will affect 25% of adults. In the first frame, the first is an opinion. I believe might become. The sentence, if it might, second is a fact, will affect 25% of adults. Now let's watch the clip again. Listen to the phrases and modal verbs of opinion.
I believe that the public health problem for vitamin D deficiency is quite significant. I would estimate minimum 25% of adults in the United States, Europe, and probably even in Australia are vitamin D deficient. I mean, if you think about it, over 250,000 women in the United States will develop breast cancer this year. Something like 50,000 will die. If 25% of those breast cancers could have been averted, prevented in some way, just by having a little exposure to sunlight, would have been really tremendous.
Okay, now did you see that Professor Holly expressed her opinion is a combination of phrases and modal verbs. But now we look at some pronunciation tips. When learning English, there are three very important parts of pronunciation. They are word stress, sentence rhythm, and intonation. But first, let's look at the first two. How do you practice word stress and sentence rhythm together to improve your spoken English? Listen to the sentence closely for words and sentence stress. I don't think we should blame tomorrow. Intelligent exposure to sunlight throughout our lives and the culture or markedly increase developing skin cancer. So when you learn English, notice that speakers use many words in one syllable. That is common in formal academic language. When it comes to longer words, you have to learn which syllable to say. For example, we can say intelligent, increasing, and markedly. Notice that when you go straight on one syllable, the vowel of the syllable are shortened. Sometimes when other syllable become a schwa, an sound, or an e, or short, relaxed sounds. Listen to moderate, intelligent, exposure, corporate, markedly, delivering cancer. These shorting are syllables to denote the old sentence rhythm. Listen to the clip again. I don't think we should be morally essentially exposed to sunlight throughout our lives and the corporate or markedly and developing skin cancer. So when you learn English, but you need to pronunciation or individual words, but you also need to sentence rhythm, put together words into sentences. This is much better when formed with all the sounds. Okay, let's listen to the clip and practice some more.
I mean, if you think about it, over 250,000 women in the United States will develop breast cancer this year. Something like 50,000 will die. If 25% of those breast cancers could have been averted, prevented in some way, just by having a little exposure to sunlight, would have been really tremendous.
Okay, now you can try it. Listen to these sentences. It would have been tremendous to have averted all significant vitamin D deficiency. Let's look at each of those words. You should highlight with syllable each one. See you can pronounce these words. Tremendous, averted, prevented, significant, vitamin deficiency. Okay, now let's listen what happened when you put this word back into sentences. It would have been tremendous to have averted or prevented significant vitamin D deficiency. No, make your spoken English sound natural takes little longer practice. Don't forget to practice the vowel sounds and sentence stress. And remember to practice English every day. And that's all for today. I hope you sit down for the English lesson. Bye bye.